Hello, my name is Raúl Fierro. I represent the Royal Bank of Earth, and the Royal Bank of Earth interest rate risk positions depends on a variety of things. The results from our calculations will determine how we will change things in the future. Um, First, I'm gonna go over some of our Q3 results. Our central bank advance fell from 872,066 to 420,664. Then our interest income fell from 35,866 to 34,836. Our interest expense went from negative 27,647 down to 19,211. Net interest income grew from 8,219 to 15,625. Our total income grew from 10,691 to 18,088. Income after tax increased from 14,950 to 7,770. Our total operating expenses was 22,961. Then our total available stable funding was 1,833,675, which was above our total required stable funding, which was $1,784,004, which makes our stable funding ratio be 103%, which is really good. However, our share price did go from $3.22 to 10 cents a share, and that also made our market capitalization go from 49,899 to 550. That was a huge drop. We will go over what caused this and try to make sure we address this in the future. But also, when we compare ourselves to other banks, we're pretty much all in the same boat. For example, we stand second in assets compared to our competitors, with 2,817,500 behind the bank with 2,820,875. We lead in two asset categories: cash and loans to customers. We have the lowest EPS compared to our competitors, which is not good. It's a bad sign, and also, like I said, our share price did fall to 10 cents per share, which is the lowest compared to our competitors. But our cash did grow from 40,182 to 41,149 from the previous quarter. And our assets actually fell from 2,878,183 to 2,817,500. First of all, we figured the cash and due from our assets and the book value to be 1,949 at a 0% rate. However, we calculated at different rates from a rate of negative 4% to 4%. We did this in order to represent the possible different scenarios the rates can be in the environment, and this has an effect in the outcome. Well, first of all, we figured that cash and due from our assets and the book value to be 1,949. 1,949 at a 0% rate. However, we calculated at different rates from negative 4% to 4%. We did this in order to represent the possible different scenarios the rates can be in the environment, and this has an effect in the outcome. Then we figured out our total assets, their book value at the rates, and maturity. From this, we figured out that from negative 4% to 1%, it stays at 41,949. However, starting at 0%, it becomes 2,776,315. Then at 1%, it becomes 2,592,779. When we go up to 2%, it goes down to 2,425,402. At 3%, it falls further to 2,272,533. And at 4%, it goes to 2,132,731. We also figured out the values you could possibly have at the different rates for liabilities as well. We estimated the central bank advance rate and we averaged the CD deposits. For each liability, we also figured the possible value at the rate and maturity date. From negative 4% to negative 1% stayed at 1,681,708. Then at 0%, it was valued at 2,102,372. When we go to 1%, it becomes 2,098,474. At 2%, it becomes 2,094,633. At 3%, it becomes 2,090,846. And at 4%, it goes to 2,087,112. Then we calculated our equity. At negative 4% to negative 1%, it calculated to be negative 1,639,759. At 0%, it became positive at 673,943. When we go to 1%, it becomes 494,305. At 2%, it goes to 330,768. At 3%, it goes to 181,687. At 4%, it falls to 45,619. These are what the values would be depending on the rate environment. Also, if interest rates were to go up by 1%, then the Royal Bank of Earth's portfolio will go down by 26.65%, and the same for other rate environments. So yeah, that's it.